time, and how we strongly suspect from our academic research and our best understanding that December 9th is the opposition mark, 30 degrees from the last opposition point, but also the same point along the ecliptic line where the next opposition will be. And we've been looking at the significance of it before, of how we highly suspect the gathering of Shiloh's people will be around this time period, prior to it particularly. And in our Shiloh booklet, which if you have not downloaded, definitely download it. Now's the time to have that ready. In the back section, in the appendix, our learning journey, we've been talking about how the opposition point is very significant. And particularly the last opposition point is the start of the Shepherd's Crook. And that started a very important picture and patterns. And that's also about the time our attention was drawn to the Shiloh prophecy too. So we are coming 30 degrees from that point, which seems to spell out and circle the Shiloh area of where the Shiloh prophecy applies to and where the gathering is expected to take place within as well. So definitely read up on that if you have not yet. But I was very surprised when I just finished uploading our last video and one of the subs posted that Google had just put up a Google Doodle in their particular region. And I didn't notice it at first because it's not in my region, but this is very, very significant. I keep telling you, the enemy knows what time it is. They know the celestial clock. They know more than we do on certain importances of certain celestial movements because they have a lot of mystery information that they've been keeping from the public. So that's been making our research a lot harder, but they do know the time. And they do know the significance that we are approaching the opposition point. Because this graphic that they uploaded today on December 7th, just about a day away from the opposition mark in the future here, this graphic shows exactly Jupiter at opposition. When you look on the Doodle's reach, you could see the areas that it did reach. So if you can't see it in your region, definitely go to the Google Doodle archive and you could switch it to your particular region and you'll see it there. But it got quite a bit of coverage. And it's supposedly about the determination of the speed of light involving Jupiter. But when you look at the technical details, and I'll leave a link to the wiki page for that, it's highlighting 4 points on the celestial diagram there, 4 months after the opposition of Jupiter and 4 months before the opposition. And of course, the central line is Jupiter at opposition. So when we go back and look at the doodle, they are showing straight up Jupiter at opposition. That's the central line there. And then 4 months before and 4 months after Earth's apparent motion with Jupiter there. But they're showing Jupiter at opposition here a day before Jupiter at the opposition mark, which we show the historical Babylonian perspective, going back to the Sumerian perspective of that's how they divided up the constellations with the Nibiru point. Very, very suspicious. The enemy knows exactly what time it is. They are looking up too, because they know what time it is. So I just wanted to share this with you. Now is a good time to review the Shiloh material and especially the Be Ye Ready guide. So let us look up and let us be ready and shining bright. There is a lot that tells us this time is very important. The bridegroom cometh. Let us rise up, trim our lamps, and go out to meet him halfway.